Yo, what is up guys? It is Matthew Maz fishing. We are out again on Lake Couchiching, perch fishing today. I am on a pretty solid spot. We've been getting on a pretty good bite in these past few days. Hoping to smack into some big perch and overall just have a great day catching a ton of fish. Let's get into it.
My God, that is the biggest perch I've ever seen that my dad just caught. Yes. Guys, look at what my dad just hooked. That is a 14-inch perch all day. Right next to the measuring tape. His tail is like just under 14. Literally, he is not even using a minnow or a waxworm or anything. He's using a chartreuse tungsten jig head. Guys, that is a true Lake Couchiching giant, a 14-inch slab. We gotta put that one back. We are keeping today, but that one deserves to go back in the lake to give the other fish some genes. That's in an 8-inch hole. Off he goes. This is what that fish was caught on, guys. Literally just a tiny little chartreuse tungsten jig head. Not even tipping it with a minnow or a waxworm or a plastic or anything. That is how hungry these fish are. Oh, there's a lot of fish.
Hey?
Yeah, I gotta tighten that up. These, oh, that's another big one. It's tugging.
You fixed your line already?
Yeah.
Did you tie it or did you?
I retied.
Nice one.
Big fish all day. Look at that. That's all fish. Hey?
You put a minnow on?
Yeah. There's one. Biggin. Biggin. This is a good one. Or it's just the rod I'm not used to. Oh my God.
Nice one.
It's not massive, but another good fish. On a little tungsten jig head and a minnow, guys. You still gonna go with him, probably?
We can if he comes up.
And get me to take him out with you. Better?
Got one. He's okay. I don't think he's huge.
Looks like he's pretty good. Yeah. That's a keeper. 100%.
Fish coming out as well.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a good one, Dad.
Good job. Biggin?
Yeah.
Oh, he's nice. That's a keeper.
There's a good one. How big is that, guys? Let's take a look. On the Euro Tackle Z-Viber. Tipped with a minnow head. That's a nice 10.5-inch fish.
Beautiful fish. So you're going to be busy for hours. We got to leave it. So you get that.
That's a better one. This is a good one. Oh yeah, this is pulling. Oh yeah.
Nice.
That'll keep.
The big ones again coming through. These little thinking minnows.
Big ones are coming through. This is insane. Guys, we are smacking fish after fish. Oh.
Did you do what I did?
Yep.
Good job. So it's not just me.
He grabbed it. Did you see that? Oh, this is a good one, Dad.
Oh, that looks like.
This is a good one. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yes, guys. Look at that.
We are just catching nice perch all day long. Literally, we've probably caught at least, I'd say 10, 12-inch fish. We're just dropping on them. The graph's been full the entire day. You don't even need a minnow for these fish half the time. They're still eating. It is absolutely insane.
Guys, this is how the screen's been all day long. It kind of died down a little bit, but you can see how many fish are down there. It just hasn't stopped. It hasn't moved out. It's been constant action. Tons of perch. They are definitely here. We are on them. 24.3 feet of water. We're off a bit of a weed line, and we are catching. That is a bent rod.
Not necessarily all tanks. We have been weeding through a couple like that. But for the most part, we've been getting into some pretty good sized fish. Might try a vibrato or a jig and wrap later. That's a better one. Oh yeah. Oh Dad, this is a good one.
Ooh. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Oh yeah.
Nice fish.
There's another good one, guys. Not massive, that's probably 10. Stop it. Yeah, about a 10-incher. Nice fish, guys. Again, little chartreuse jig head with the minnow head. That is literally all.
What the heck? I had a fish. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Nice one.
Oh yeah, he picked it up. Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
He's a fatty. Another nice fish, guys. It's funny because I tried tungsten jigs last year and I had like 0 luck. But then again, we weren't using minnows either.
I think it depends on the lake too.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, Dad.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, that is a good one. That is a good one. That is really good.
Come on, puppy. You taping?
Yeah, I think so.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Nice one, fatty. Ooh. That's
There it
gotta be
is.
Another...
Okay. Same with. He was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to go there tomorrow just because I've been catching so many dinks. I was like, I'm on a pretty good bite. That's another keeper.
Yep, the next one.
Nice fish, guys. Look at that one.
So guys, literally all I'm doing, I am putting my jig in the water. It's a little tungsten jig just with a minnow tipped on it. The bottom, as you can see, is absolutely full of fish. And all I'm doing is letting it drop right to the bottom and reeling it in probably about a foot or so off the bottom, waiting for a bite and just dead sticking. And they are absolutely smacking it just like that. Not all big. This one's tiny. Oh, came off. Let's see if we still have a minnow. Yep. But that's all we're doing, guys. It's a very simple way to fish. Very effective. When you have a super limber rod tip, one like this. This is the Shimano Sienna. I believe it's the ultralight. Yeah, it's the 24-inch ultralight rod. It has that vibrant tip you can see. And it's literally a noodle tip, but it still has a ton of backbone. So you can watch that tip. You can actually watch right now. You'll see it go right down. You can see every little bite. There's a bite, there's a bite, there's a bite. And he dropped it. But basically, guys, as you can see, it's really important when perch fishing and panfish fishing to have a super soft rod tip because you can really detect all those bites really well. Well, guys, we are just about finishing up here on the ice. We had an absolutely amazing day. The most big perch I think I've ever caught in a day. Between me and my dad, we have 50 keepers, all of which are over about 8.5 inches, which is absolutely nuts, especially for Lake Couchiching. Very happy with the turnout of today. Here's all the fish. Lots of good sized keepers. Now guys, I do want to address something real quick because I guarantee you someone is going to comment down below saying you kept way more fish than you needed. Now we did keep 50 fish and I do agree, that is a fair amount of fish to keep. These fish were all keepers, every single one of them was over 8.5 inches, and I did have a lot of family coming over that night for dinner. So we did actually manage to eat 3/4 of the fish that we caught, and the other quarter I actually brought back with me to school. I put it in the freezer and I froze it up so I could have a nice little snack one day. Fish is very expensive. Being a university student, I don't have a ton of disposable income, so it's always nice to be able to eat good food like fish, especially when it's nice fresh perch that I personally caught and filleted myself. If you are offended or anything like that, I do apologize. As you guys saw, when I do catch big fish like that 14-inch perch, I'm all for catch and release because I do highly believe that catch and release works. as well as releasing the big fish is very important to keep the healthy genes of big fish in the lake and help produce bigger fish in the future. So guys, we are just about towards the end of this video, but before I end things off, I just want to share a little bit of knowledge with you guys. So those bigger perch we were catching, almost every single one of them was spitting up little perch. They were like half digested and they were roughly about this big. So with that being said, the spot that we were on kind of gives me a little bit of information. The odds are that the big perch were there because they were schooling and feeding on the smaller perch and the smaller fish nearby. Now we were fishing a little bit deeper in about 24 feet of water, right off of a very steep drop off, and that drop off had a massive clump about 4 feet thick of weeds on top of it. So because of that, it makes me think that the perch were sitting there because it's sort of like an ambush point and a spot for them to feed on other fish. Just a little takeaway for you guys, look for those drop offs, those thick weed lines, and you will likely find those perch. I do find in a general sense the bigger ones tend to sit in the deeper water. However, with that being said, they can also be up shallow sometimes. I apologize for a little bit of lack of commentary in that video. I was out with my dad, which I don't get to do too often, so I really just like enjoying a little bit of quality time with my dad. It's always awesome when I get to go fishing with him. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. I hope you tune into the next one and you are having a great start to the 2019 year, and hopefully it's full of lots of fishing. Peace.